Ooh, I gotta say, it's hard not to watch that trailer without feeling that sort of enormity of the human experience. And that trailer is from Broken Saints, and think of it as an anime slash online graphic novel with special effects. And I would say probably not since the Blair Witch Project has an online phenomenon got Park City talking like that. You know, it's fresh off winning the Audience Award at the
Audience Award at
2003
Sundance, yep.
Sundance Film Festival, online film festival, and it was conceived by this lovely man here with two other masterminds, Ian Kirby and Andrew
West.
All right, so tell us a little bit about what Broken Saints is about. You are the director and the producer.
And the writer,
and
yeah.
the writer.
Yes, and Broken Saints is basically, like you said, an animated graphic novel or cinematic novel online, which basically means a comic book animated and set to music. And it's based around four protagonists from the quiet corners of the globe, four totally different cultures. We have a Muslim radical who's a mercenary who's having questions of faith versus his politics. We have a Japanese Shinto priest. We have a Canadian programmer who now lives in the West Coast in the States. And we have a mysterious white girl raised as an orphan in the Fijian Islands. And they all receive the same vision of an apocalypse, of some upcoming horrific event. And they're drawn towards the same city in the Pacific Northwest where the programmer lives. And somehow it's all tied into a global telecommunications project.
And so tell me, it's very timely, the Muslim who's, looking to see if he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Did these characters come up just recently, or have you guys been dwelling on these? Or?
Do you know what? Basically, it was based upon themes that have been churning in my gut for quite some time. I used to produce video games, Electronic Arts Canada here in Burnaby, and I got tired of the cubicle lifestyle, the cubicle barnyard, right? So I decided to cash in the stocks and just go on a spirit quest, travel overseas, went to the South Pacific for about 9 months, and after taking books with me and reading about Gnosticism and Kabbalism and Taoism and everything else, and running into a mentor there who was able to boil all of it down for me into these really simple truths, and I realized that even though these four different characters or different people in general could have their beliefs, underneath it all, we're all feeling the same thing. We all just want to matter.
So why the internet? Like, why not just do a novel, or why not just do a comic book or a game?
Well, one, I'd always dreamed of having a collaboration and not just doing it on my own. I think returning from the South Pacific and running into my good friend Andrew West, who used to come into the game store where I worked at, we thought about maybe doing a comic, a traditional print one together, and publishing it. But then he introduced me to his technical wonderkind friend, Ian Kirby, and he showed what Flash could do, and I realized this is a killer app for manipulating images and text and music. And so by combining all three of our skills, we could tell this story and use the internet as a distribution medium because you have no censorship. You can just tell the story the way you want to tell it and not worry about advertising or anything else.
So what's the intent? Is it entertainment? Is it to provide inspiration to people across the world?
It's a little bit of both. That's the thing with the internet. You can reach global cultures. You can reach people of different mindsets and backgrounds and social stratums as long as they have access online.
Are you reaching those?
Absolutely. We have a global following. The bulk of our fans actually are in South America, Latin American countries, and also in Europe. We have huge fan followings in Italy, Belgium, Germany.
So tell me, where now? You guys have got 24 chapters online.
Well, actually, we have 22 chapters finished. We're about to release Chapter 23 next month. The big 1-hour finale, Chapter 24, will be out in June. Yeah, absolutely. It's breathtaking after 3 years of work. And then the case is to convert it all to full screen DVD as a box set for our fans and for people who don't have internet access who want to experience it full screen. And hopefully then, the big dream would be a TV or miniseries. And Sundance opened a few inroads that way.
So Broken Saints drama, primetime drama?
That would be nice.
Starring Brooke?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, but all three of us hopefully working behind the scenes to make it a reality.
All right, so we're going to look out for the finale in June.
In June, yeah.
Right, and in the meantime, check out www.brokensaints.com and check out the chapters. Thanks very much, Brooke.
Thank you very much.